like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Season review of WWE SmackDown the week commencing 6th of January 2025. So it starts with Paul Heyman coming out. Basically says there's now only one tribal chief, the undisputed tribal chief, which is Roman Reigns. And also says Roman has a message for Cody Rhodes and wants Cody Rhodes to come out. Cody Rhodes now comes out. Paul Heyman says that Roman Reigns respects Cody Rhodes, but he wants his title back. And Roman Reigns says he's going to enter the Royal Rumble. As I said, that Kevin Owens comes out, calls out Cody Rhodes, and then for shaking hands with The Rock, and also shaking hands with Paul Heyman, because they shook hands in this promo segment, and then they get into a massive brawl. Then the Bloodline come out in front on Paul Heyman, but Jimmy Uso and Cody Rhodes fight them off, and then Cody Rhodes calls them out for a match later on. So let's see what happens there. Then we have Mia Chin versus Chelsea Green for the Women's United States Championship match. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, due to grabbing tights, Chelsea Green got the victory. Then we have Nick Aldis making a tag team match between four teams to determine the number one contenders for the tag team title. So let's see what happens there. So the first match was the Lost Garza versus Pretty Deadly. Really good match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it already. But in the end, Garza got the victory. Then we have LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. Really good match. Go and watch it. I thought we would have a decisive winner, but we didn't, because LA Knight won by disqualification because he was attacked by the Bloodline. Cody Rhodes comes out and then obviously calls out the Bloodline too. Then we have the Motor City Machine Guns versus A-Town Down Under. Obviously Motor City Machine Guns want their titles back. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, the Motor City gets the win. Then Pretty Deadly call out DIY for not having their back earlier on in the night in their match. And DIY goes, listen, we've got your back. Don't worry. But then Apollo Crews says they're lying to him, so we'll see. Then we have Nia Jax says she's not happy with obviously Tiffany, but in fact she wants to congratulate her. So then it goes into Tiffy time. So Tiffany Stratton comes out, gloats over her win, says she's better than everyone, and Nia Jax thought she was silly and she wasn't smart, but she fooled her and stole her title. Nia Jax comes out and then says she made Tiffy and she wants her title back, or she'll take it from her. As he said that, Bailey comes out, gives props to Tiffy because she thought Tiffy wasn't that smart, but actually she's smarter than what she thought, and obviously she gets the title, but actually Bailey wants the title. Then Naomi and Bianca Belair come out, they want the titles too. Then the big brawl breaks out. Nick Aldis comes out straight away and goes, we're gonna have a fatal four-way for the number contender. So then we have Nia Jax versus Bailey versus Naomi versus Bianca for the number one contendership match. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, Bailey got the victory. So it's going to be Bailey versus Tiffany Stratton next week on SmackDown. Then we have Jimmy and Cody Rhodes in the back getting ready for their match. And then Carmelo Hayes pulls upon Jimmy and then sort of calls him out and they have a little back and forth. Then we have Bailey says she's ready to face Tiffany Stratton next week on SmackDown. So we'll see what happens there. Then in the main event is Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso versus Jacob Fatu and Tongaloa. Really good match. Go and watch it. But what happened was Cody Rhodes were distracted by Kevin Owens. Them two started fighting, and in the end, Jacob Fatu got the victory, and then Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens take each other out. Surprised it wasn't a DQ, but okay.